Alright, so we're back here now. What am I doing? Once you've changed the shot, try and use an scope. Okay. Ooh, I haven't even got this weapon. It's just like a weird funnel weapon. Can't really get the point of it. I think you can. It takes longer to charge, but it also retains its charge longer. Oh, what am I trying to do? Whoop. Oh, sorry. Anyway, so we're on the purple track. So I'm probably going to talk about Callie and Mari. Why not? Let's do some Callie and Mari action. Can I get this? Nope, not so much. Anyway, continue. Well, so on the purple line, and since I'm discussing Callie and Mari on these two lines, that's what I decided, and that's what I'm going for. It's all going to be... oh. It's going to be about Callie, the purple one, with the long black hair, or black tentacles, I suppose. Just sneaky wiki up to this guy as I'm talking about this. So, during Splatfests, Callie, pink parts of her clothes always change to the colour of whatever her Splatfest team is, and the green parts of Mari's clothes always change to those. So, all the different events that went on there, that was interesting. There was poopy. So now one of these stupid funnel ones. I always get confused when I see these, if which one's a funnel, which one's when you can skate on. Bang! I got it. Yeah, cool. I got the gist of that. Ooh, I bet I can kill these guys on the way up. So yeah, Callie is always pink. Bang! Oh, it's always pink when she's not doing a Splatfest, and then the pink parts change to whatever colour the Splatfest team is supposed to be. So like, for example, if they did the retro and the modern ones, they'd be brown if she was the retro team. Bam! Yeah, got it. Cool. Ow. Just missed out there. Yeah, I got it. You got to do it on the jump. Shoot your charge shot. And then Callie was the one who became evil because she has like her own career and then got out the limelight, and it's supposedly that made her go evil. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I can't believe I did that first go. So Callie is the cute one and kind of like spicy one, I suppose. I suppose they're both kind of sarky and they have that kind of like ripping back and forth on each other. But she's the kind of like in your face one, and Mari's the kind of like sarcastic one. There's also another interesting thing I found about her character design. Callie has ridiculously long tentacles. Because if you imagine that she has her tentacles tied up behind her head, if you were to like untie them and have them long ways out, they already reach down to her hips, like in her normal character design. But if you were to untie them, they would probably go all the way on the floor and have almost a tangled effect and just be... Oh my god, look at this. This is horrifying. My advice is that this test is to quite simply charge. Just make sure you don't shoot any of the fail balloons. Horrible. Are most of these snipers? Which is, it'd be funny if that is the case, because funny that Callie stuff is like snipers when it's Mari who's technically the sniper of the group. I don't know what Callie would have been. If she's like the quick shot. I don't know if she's quite the quick shot or if she's the one that would use a ruler. I feel... I don't know if there's a cannon for that. Because when she was controlled by DJ Artovia, she just sang. and then Mari came in with a sniper rifle for the save and like shot him out. So it makes me think Mari's like, you know, obviously main's the sniper, but what would Callie main? She seems like a roller girl to me. Yeah. Oh, look at one off. One off. I've got this, don't worry. I'll get it in the second try. Yeah, I don't know. I think should main a roller in my opinion. What do you think? Brush, roller? I don't know. One of those two. I think she'd be the close quarters type. And I don't know. I always whoops. I always find their character design very interesting. They're obviously kind of Vocaloid-esque designed, and that's really cool. But they're quite long for Inklings, like, you know, quite elongated for Inklings, so it gives them that kind of mature look. Bang, bang, which is neat. And then Captain Cuttlefish, I still argue I didn't think I was going to get like 3 at once for that one, but that's alright, I made it through. Captain Cuttlefish is, in my opinion, not an Inkling. I think he's a Cuttlefish. I don't know if this is like canon or not, but just his character design is a bit different from normal like Inklings and Octolings. Other notional things about Callie is they both wear traditional Japanese stuff and very much, oh god, the zoom in on that's pretty heavy. Hello. She sports the pretty much the default pink ink that Inklings are often shown to use. I mean, obviously orange was the first default, but pink's used a lot for like, I suppose it's more default for the Octolings actually. That's kind of sympathetic to the Octolings straight away, just because of the colour scheming. Which I don't know whether or not that was intentional from the first game, or I don't know if that was intentional from the first game, or if they retroactively decided they were going to do that. Yeah. Alright, anyway. Obviously, she's got like a very sexy look on her in the second game. They give her a tattoo. I don't know, a lot about her character design is very similar to Octolings and ow. I mean, obviously in this one, Octolings are kind of like digital. Oh, look at that weird thing in the background. It's like an egg timer. Oh, wait, I remember one of those retro toys that have like the sand in, and they twist and turn. They're kind of like hourglasses. Hey, peekaboo. Bang. Yeah, they gave her a lot of mid-drift. I'm very happy about that. Peekaboo. Bang. I think when it was decided that I sided with Callie more on the Splatfests when we did the first game. She comes off as the more outgoing type. Very neat character design on the two of them. It was very sellable, and you can tell that they were very sellable and manufacturable in like that sense. Their origin story was always really cute, where like, you know, they were cousins that participated in the music contest, and they have a very traditional Japanese theme to it. This game is rich with Japanese theming, which is really beautiful. I remember when I first started out, I was like, oh, it's got a lot of like almost street graffiti things from the West merged into Japanese stuff. But the more I played this game, the more I realised that. And after I went to Japan this year at one point, that's another thing I did this year. Like there's a plethora of reasons why I was so busy this year. One of them was I had a holiday in Japan for 2.5 weeks. But after going there, the street culture is also very prevalent over there. So even more so, this game screams just so much of the Japanese culture. I wish more games did that with cultures that they inherit from. I mean, obviously I drew comparisons to Get Set Radio. Also, Lethal League's getting the sequel coming out soon. I'm going to be playing some of that. Just that whole street labeling style thing is just so cool to me. Got a peekaboo past here. Can I get it? Can I just reach in? There you go. Right, just I think this might be the last one. Oh wait, it says 8, so there's probably one more after this. I don't know if I've overseen him. Maybe I can distract him. Sorry, just concentrating. Bang! Cool. One to go. Where is it? It's going to be like a boss or something. Well, they've all kind of been sniper riflers, so this is gonna be interesting. What the heck? Finishing up with a UFO, are we? Well, you know what you to do. Shoot down. Oh, it's going to be tricky with the zoom in. No. Oh. Kind of have to anticipate with the zoom in. The laser might help if I can get him to like shoot somewhere where I can spot the laser kind of curving around. Yeah, Lethal League Blazing's coming out soon. I may have to just run into this guy. Oh, this is tricky. The Callie line is very stealth based. Ooh. Very skill based, I mean. Not that they aren't all skill based, but I feel like these ones are particularly testing. Okay, cutting out some of the fat here, trying to stream through some of these. So this one's a get with the killing, basically. Use tact to just get in the killing. And I might get Lethal League on the Switch if it's there. I don't know if it's going to be or not. I recommend Lethal League to everybody. I played the hell out of the first game. It's like a ping pong Smash Brothers, but with original characters. It's like if you got like mixed Smash Bros with Get Set Radio and ping pong. Oh jeez. Oh. Yeah, Callie and Mari scream their awareness of the Japanese culture. They wear their kimonos when they were cute little girls. They're all like the Vocaloids and pop idol scene. Bang. Oh, there's a balloon there. Try that later. Bang. Bang. These fatties are really annoying sometimes. Oh god, no! The little shower curtains protected them. There is a timer on this, but I think the time is quite forgiving. I haven't really. I feel like a minute is plenty of time to take out 2 people. Give me that. Oh god, get out of my face! No. Ah! God, I was too inked on the floor. I couldn't make the jump. Blah 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 blah. Does it start over? Yeah, it is. But yeah, Callie. I think Callie's the older one. She comes off as the more mature one to me. I don't know why. Even though she's kind of like the silly, kind of like more outgoing type, and probably seems like more of the party animal type. I feel like she's the older sibling, if they were going to be siblings, but they're cousins obviously. But they kind of like play off as siblings. That's another like Japaneseism, where the cousins are very, very close sometimes. But yeah, going around Japan, there's a lot of like sticker on lamppost kind of like labeling and tagging culture. So it just, it was a culture I wasn't sure Japan had, but it really is huge over there. So this game is literally just screams the Japanese culture. It's pretty brilliant. Ooh. Get in there, yeah. Thank you. And I feel like Callie is another character that does screams being part of the Japanese culture and growing up and be wanting to be an idol, and I don't know, there's so lot to connect with there. And so yeah, let's say she feels like she went off and did her own thing and they split up. Ride with me. What's this about then? Ride your way over. Okay. Welcome to the reverse car wash. Disgusting. Ah! I just slipped right off there. I could imagine Callie with this exact brush, actually. This is if I was going to think that she was going to have a weapon. So I feel like the brush is her weapon. I know I said the roller, but I'm double backing on it now. Like, I feel like the brush is the way I would go with Callie. She's a brush girl. You could imagine it, right? Like her using the brush and Mari being the sniper. Blah, 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 blah. She's definitely the aggressive one. If that's the difference between them. Not that one is more sarky or more kind of controversial than the other one, or they don't bully each other just as much. But she's the kind of aggressive one, the other one's passive aggressive. None of them are like, you know, passive. They're both kind of very dominant characters. Because they're musicians, you know, they gotta be. But they're not like rap stars. Not like these two, who are the full-on rap stars. In the gangster hood thingy and all that. Ah. Oh, this is... Don't like this bit. I feel like I'm going to be waiting a lot here. I think now is the opportunity to bring up her secondary outfit with the octopus tattoo, and damn how short her shorts were, like right down to the midriff region. I mean, I feel like they both would have that if it wasn't for the ones being kind of like short shorts. But bam, that tattooed punk DJ midriff thing, oof, there was an awful lot of stomach right there. I also liked the bling that was going on with her leggings and all the hand action stuff they were doing. There's just so much style. It's beautiful. Also, sunglasses were really cool. They're kind of like brainwash sunglasses. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work. I still withhold the fact that if they wanted to go down a different route and had made her sympathetic towards Octolings, that would have been pretty neat. But obviously, I feel like that was kind of understood, and that's why the Octo expansion was a thing. Because people were sympathetic towards the Octolings, and maybe the Octo expansion was always planned, but I feel like the main game kind of hinted towards that, with the fact that, like, Copper Iron and I both thought, oh well, she's probably sympathetic and she's joined their side, but now being brainwashed kind of, yeah, that's the only thing is there. Oh my god, what is this? This is horrifying. Oh, oh, ooh, upsy daisy. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. I don't like this. This is scary. It's got more of those weird phallic wall things. They need to have less of those flat wall things and more just like, I don't know, sprays. Creepy car wash things. Ah, get out of here. No! Ah! That was dire, that was. Whoop. Oh, I like how it's just like a bit of like pallets on the back of this car. Very, very industrial. And also, this pallet van delivery thing is just flying on like one propeller. Well, it's like ink-powered propeller. It's not on like strings or anything. It's not being pulled up and down. It's just floating there with magic. Just like every other platform in this game. I don't know why I'm saying this. Every platform in this game just floats like magic. I just assume it's a lever that like pushes it up and down. I don't know why I thought it was like making it fly. Obviously that's the intention because it's a little hover. Get out of my way. I'm busy here. Ow. I don't like it. Also, they were very much outlined. Oh, thanks, Maria. I will be careful. They very much outlined the whole fact that Octoling's technology makes things float. That they've developed some sort of technology that just spontaneously allows things to float. Everything floats in it. Oh gosh. It's more of those cool things. They're everywhere in Japan as well. They're at like all the shrines. Those are drums. Boom, 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 boom. Just gonna sneak past him. And just power up through. I can make it, I can make it. Yeah. Nothing but net. Where? I was a little bit worried there that it was just gonna sink into oblivion and I was gonna die. I think it just stays. Anyway, let's get out of here. Enough midriff talk. My character's got all he needs of the midrifting. Ascados, it never this way before. Da, 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 da. The drift before. Right, so that's the purple done. I guess we're going to be talking about Mari next time. Sniper Queen. Stun Queen. Kimono Lover. I don't know.